On Wednesday, UFC CEO Dana White announced on Twitter that Paulo Costa and Khamzat Chimaev's highly awaited fight had been cancelled. The sad information was quickly overshadowed by a shocking revelation. Kamaru Usman, the former welterweight champion, was going up against Khamzat Chimaev. The sudden change in fight card has sent shockwaves through the MMA community, leaving fans speculating about the potential fireworks this new matchup could bring. Fans are already anticipating the fight between these two tough fighters as the news spreads around the MMA community. The battle promises to be an exciting combination of youth and experience, skill and sheer strength, making it a must-watch event for fight fans. Michael Bisping has voiced his confidence in Conor McGregor's ability to stage a powerful comeback in the octagon. Despite the majority of pundits speculating about McGregor's future, Bisping firmly believes that the Irish MMA superstar will return to the sport stronger than ever before. Bisping shared his thoughts on a recent episode of his popular podcast. Here is what he said. "Call me crazy. I think he's going to come back and look great. I think that he's going to be motivated. I think now he has 6 months to really turn it on. I know Dana came out and was asked about it at a press conference recently, and said, maybe he hasn't got that same hunger because he's a very, very wealthy man. And that's true. That is definitely a point, and we see him living his flamboyant lifestyle, and rightly so. He's earned that. But you've got to remember, a guy that can reach the levels that he did, become a two-weight champion, there's work ethic there, there's discipline there, and there's insane natural ability. And a guy that has that, if you give him 6 months, he can get that back again." Although there has been a lot of skepticism regarding McGregor's comeback, Michael Bisping's support gives the discussion a fresh perspective. It remains to be seen if McGregor will be able to regain his past greatness. But if Bisping's prediction comes true, fight fans might see a spectacular turnaround in the Irish fighter's career. Conor McGregor's anticipated comeback to the octagon has been the subject of several rumors as excitement grows for the epic UFC 300 event scheduled for next year. However, taking up McGregor's leading position should not be considered a guarantee, according to former UFC champion Daniel Cormier. Here is what he said. "People in the general public are so excited about Conor McGregor coming back, and I got to be honest with you, I feel like a lot of the hardcore fans are a little fed up with it. They just want to see him back. They're tired of he's back, he's gone, he's back. But I don't know if that's going to be the case with Conor anymore. I believe at this point he's a marquee attraction that, when he's there, he warrants the biggest fights in the world, meaning UFC 300 does fit the bill. But that also lends you to ask this question, does Conor McGregor at UFC 300 main event? Because generally when you do a UFC 300, 100, or 200, there are a number of title fights on that card. Does Conor McGregor top all those title fights and headline? And if he doesn't, how do you have a conversation with Conor about him not being in the headlining seat when most of the people who will tune in will be watching Conor? Fans continue to be intrigued by the impending decision of whether McGregor will headline UFC 300 or play a supporting role to title holders. All eyes will be on the UFC leadership and the legendary Irishman himself as the countdown to the historic event progresses to watch how this crucial chapter of his career plays out. The USADA has formally dissolved its association with the UFC. It also means that UFC athletes won't be subjected to USADA drug testing going forward, a decision that has generated conflicting responses from the MMA world. Jones spoke openly about the recent separation and offered his opinions. Here is what he said. "Man, I survived USADA. First they said I was guilty of having picograms, then they considered me innocent, next picograms became legal. Guess what, I'm still here, still unbeaten. That BS no contest over DC needs to be taken off my record. I've never cheated this sport, and I will stand by that until the day I die." Alexander Volkanovski has revealed that he feels zero pressure as he steps into the octagon for a short-notice fight against Islam Makhachev. Following their earlier fight in February, in which Makhachev prevailed unanimously, they will square off once more. Unfazed by the previous result, Volkanovski is ready to turn the tables and take revenge. Here is what he said. If anyone can do this on 12 days' notice, off the couch as they would say, it's me. I get to go and shock the world. Luckily, I'm always training. Have I been on holidays? Yeah. Have I had a couple drinks here and there? Yeah, I have. But I guess that makes me feel a little bit fresh. Let's go out and finish this guy. No pressure on me, baby. No pressure at all. All the pressure is on him. I'm coming off the couch. You better do something about it. Thanks for watching. If you're a fan of MMA, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss an update. Also leave a comment below with your thoughts on today's news. Keep supporting the sport, and we'll see you in the next one.